Here's what they don't tell you about personal development. The truth is that when I started my journey trying to develop myself, because I knew there were a couple of things I needed to change, it all started with self-awareness. When I was aware of myself, I had a choice. I had two choices actually: to stay with that awareness and do nothing about it, or to start changing what I needed to change, which I choose the second option, to change what I needed to change. It wasn't really easy being aware first and deciding to want to be better. So if you know you are not strong enough for self-awareness or personal development, here's my suggestion: just make money and live your life. Because at this moment we have a lot of billionaires, millionaires without personal development. It is possible to be that way, because you can see from their personal life and how they treat other people. But for me, I choose to develop myself and still make the money. Of course, I definitely am going to make that money, big papers for sure. That's why I'm documenting my journey, for people to see the transformation, and also as a reminder to myself to remember where I'm coming from. These videos are videos that definitely I will visit them when I'm at that top, which I'm already at that top. Now I'm just going to keep elevating and elevating. So when I started my self-awareness, there was a point where it felt like I wasn't making any progress. There was a point where it felt like sorry, let me sip something in my voice. There was a point where it felt like I was stuck. There was a point I felt like everything is chaos. But that is self-awareness. That is personal development. Because when you are growing, you are getting to realize a lot of things, which is confusing, is scary. You don't know what to do. Your mind is not familiar with this new pattern you are trying to introduce to it. That was how my journey was. But long story short, I'm at that point where I'm really getting better. I'm more aware. I'm seeing the results. And also, not just me seeing the results, other people as well are noticing these results. The other day I spoke to a friend, a long time friend. I only call when I have business proposals or when there's something important to talk about. So when I called him and we having a conversation, I guess he wasn't having the best of days. So from that conversation, the little conversation I had with him, he just told me, bro, whatever you're doing, it's working out. Like, I can just feel elevated from our short conversation. This conversation is not even up to, it's not up to 2 minutes, and he said that to me. So that's to let you know, when you start anything, any transformation or any journey you're starting, result is not going to show immediately. You have to practice delay gratification. You're not going to get instant results. You have to be aware of this. You have to understand this. It takes a while, and you have to understand your why has to be strong for you to keep going. Get to develop yourself to be more disciplined. For days where motivation can't push you, discipline will be the one to keep pushing you. When you understand why you're doing what you're doing, it takes a long time to be able to accomplish anything substantial. It takes a very long time. So it's all a process. You have to believe in your journey. Even when you don't feel like it, you have to keep doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. Because greatness is a process. Greatness, what's up, bro? Next one, you just fill up now. After you fill up, you let me know. Yeah. Uh, all right, no problem. Okay, bro. So, yeah, greatness, it's a process, it's a journey. It's not something you rush. Whatever you rush to achieve, it rushes out. My message to you: personal development is not a waste of time. It helps you as a human being to be a better version of yourself. I always let people know, if people that maybe see me as a threat, I am in no competition with anyone. I just want to be a better version of myself, better than who I was yesterday. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I can tell you I'm not where I used to be. I have made a lot of mistakes, which is lessons, and the lessons are blessings in disguise. And I'm happy that I'm able to transform my life, living a certain type of life and being the man I am today. I am absolutely proud of myself, and that's enough to inspire me to be better, enough to inspire me to keep growing. If I can be the man I am today, then I can be the man I want to be in the nearest future. My message to you today is personal development. It's not easy. Growth is not easy. One of the lessons I've learned from growth, you lose a lot. You lost a lot. It is growth. Growth is not all about having new things, having or adding. Sometimes growth is having to remove, unlearn, lose certain things that you thought could never be lost. That's growth. That is genuine true growth. And in growth, you have to be 100% honest with yourself. In growth, you have to set boundaries, difficult boundaries. Growth is not easy. So if you want to start that journey, just understand this. It's not easy, but definitely over time, you start seeing results. You start being grateful for your journey. And I'm at that moment now. I'm just so grateful to myself. I didn't give up. I had so many times I felt like, what's the use? Seeing people, not having personal development, but having so much and everything they wanted. But at the same time, I understand that everyone has a custom path. And your path is different from any other person's path. Comparison is a thief of joy. Don't ever compare yourself with anyone. If you must, it should be to inspire you to be a better version of yourself, not in a negative way. Personal development is a process, it's a forever journey, not a quick attainable thing. You just keep getting better, level by level, elevating, and if you're not careful, you would lose everything with just one mistake. You have to protect your elevation, you have to protect your growth. That's the message I want to share with you today. Friday, November. What's the date? 14th. So be grateful for your journey, be grateful for where you're at this moment. Gratitude plays a big role in personal development. It plays a big role in my journey. I've always used gratitude. Gratitude is a very important tool that should be used every day. So that brings me to inform you that we only have one slot left in my gratitude program. I told you earlier before now that I'll be teaching 5 people how to transform their life, how to elevate their gratitude game, how to get everything they want through gratitude. Now we just have one slot left. If you want to be part of this journey, send me a DM or comment, I am ready. It's something you won't regret. Personal development is something you won't regret. Take that risk. Bet on yourself. Okay? Have a wonderful weekend and stay blessed.